First person voted out of Survivor Minnesota, Kyle. That's 3 votes. That's enough. You need to bring me your torch.
My thoughts going into that decision were that I couldn't trust Kyle, and his vote confirmed that.
He's definitely missed at the campsite. He was a very good person to have around. He knew a lot of stuff about survival, and just his personality is very missed at camp. But I think that, unfortunately, I think it was the right decision that he had to be voted off now, because if he wasn't, I think our tribe would be in trouble. At least my alliances would be in trouble.
So he and Dan and I had talked about voting off Bonnie, and he changed his mind from that and voted me off. So I think that just solidified what I was thinking, that I need people I can trust.
He had to go.
Come on in, guys! Welcome back, Pine Tribe. Getting your first look at the new oak.
Oh my god. They got rid of, oh my.
So Pine, pretty surprised to see Kyle missing.
Yeah.
It's a bold choice.
We knew it was a possibility,
Right.
you know.
25% chance.
They're really playing the game over there. You can tell.
Yeah.
Absolutely are.
Strategy.
I think I might be more worried now. Because if Kyle was there, you're like, it's him. But without him, yeah.
Well, we've got another challenge for you. This will be a reward challenge. Want to know what you're playing for?
Yeah!
So, if you win this challenge, you will get to go on an exotic, thrilling trip to the local Quick Trip gas station. North Branch gas stations have a lot to offer. Possibilities include spices, cold beverages, coffee, meat things, peanuts. The interesting part of this challenge is that depending on how you win, you will be given either $5, $15, or $30 to spend at the gas station. So, first of all, Pine will need to sit one team member out. You can decide who that is once I explain the challenge. Of the 3 people competing, you will choose one person as a caller and 2 people to be blindfolded. The 2 blindfolded competitors will be holding a 6-foot rope and cannot let go of that rope, so you have to be somewhat attached to each other. Once you're blindfolded, we're going to drop 3 bags across our course here containing puzzle pieces. When we say go, the caller will give directions to the 2 blindfolded people to navigate the course and retrieve all 3 of your tribe color bags. When you retrieve the bags, you'll bring them back to this table. At this table, both tribes will work on the puzzle. Now, because it's a bit of a challenging puzzle, I wanted to show you what it is and what the rules of this puzzle are. Feel free to gather around. All right, this is called the Tricky Triangle. You may be familiar with it from Cracker Barrel. You will be collecting 14 pegs to fill the 15 holes. You can choose to leave any hole you want open. There's only going to be one open hole. Once you've got all your 14 pegs on the board, you'll be jumping pegs. So I just jumped over this one. Once you jump a peg, you remove that peg from play. Your goal is to leave as few pegs as possible remaining on your triangle. But here's the catch. You can finish and call your challenge done if you finish with as many as 3 pegs still on the board. So if your tribe finishes with 3 pegs and you want the challenge to end right there, you say, Cece, I'm done. 3 pegs earns you $5 to spend at Quick Trip. Or you can reset all your 14 pegs and work until you get down to 2 or 1 pegs. If you get to 2 pegs, then you win $15. If you get down to 1 peg, you win $30 to spend. Now, the problem is it's a risk. If you get to 3 pegs remaining and the other tribe is still working on their puzzle, if you choose to reset, they could finish before you get back to 3 or 2 or 1. If that's the case, they win the reward alone. We will be closely watching your work on the triangles to make sure that rules are being followed. Once you jump, you remove it, and obviously no moving it unless you have something to jump. Any other questions? Okay, I'll give you a moment to strategize, then we'll get to it. Oh, also, Pine, who are you sitting out?
We need to talk about that.
Talk about it. Okay, so it looks like for Oak, we have our 2 blindfolded people will be Casey and Dan. Our caller will be Bonnie. For Pine, our 2 blindfolded people will be Nathan and Taylor, with our caller Java. So callers, watch carefully as we hide the bags around this course. The 3rd bag will be hidden from the callers as well, so callers turn around while we hide the last bag. All right, this challenge is on. Go.
Walk forward. Keep going forward.
A little bit to the right.
Good. Keep going.
Okay, start
Keep going.
going around below you.
Side step.
A little bit.
Stop.
3
Side step to the
forward.
left. 2 steps. All right, go
To the
forward.
left a little bit. Feel around.
A little bit more. A little bit more. All right, stop. Taylor,
Who are you
go
talking
left.
to?
1 step. Okay.
Bonnie, who are you talking to?
Look under there. Nope. All right. Go. Both go forward. 2 steps.
Okay, go to the left.
Okay. Stop.
About 4 steps
Turn.
now, straight ahead.
To your right. 90 degrees.
Very clear
Right,
directions on both tribes.
Forward. 1 step to the
Stop.
left and start feeling around.
All right. Nathan, reach down with your right hand. It's
You're in the right
further
direction.
to yes,
Down,
right there.
forward. Keep feeling. Keep feeling.
All right.
You're so close. Dan,
All right.
very good.
Nathan, back
Keep
up.
going. Up. There you go.
About
There you
2
go.
steps. All right. Stop.
Okay.
Turn to your right, so you're facing that. Yes. Go
Left.
forward. Both of you.
Left, I'm getting.
Taylor, watch your left side.
Really know.
Oh, okay,
Look
hi.
out for those people.
Hey, get out of our way. All right. You are clear. Go forward.
Carefully listening for your tribe caller's voice. Which caller can be louder?
Go forward.
Left.
Nathan.
A little bit left.
Okay,
now
stop.
straight.
Nathan, your right foot knock out to the side.
Right, 2 steps right, and feel
All right.
down. Feel
Grab
down.
that.
Grab the bucket.
No, grab the it's right to the. Put your hand down.
That's 2.
Okay. Yep. Grab that.
Yep, we got it 2.
Just this?
Now,
Yep,
let's see,
grab that.
coming to back
No, you
towards
can't have
me.
2. You have 2.
Yep,
Stop.
Nathan.
One of the ones you
Reach
picked up,
down,
I'll tell you if
feel
it's.
around. 2 steps forward
Okay,
still,
nope, you
back
dropped
towards me.
the wrong one.
Okay, feel around
All right,
there.
grab
feel
that
in
one.
there.
That's a good one. You want to pick up.
We've
one
got
of the ones you
Pine
just
making a
dropped.
big old mess of bags.
Feel.
There were 2 bags there. One of them was blue, one of them was gray. One on the ground.
Nope,
Taylor,
okay,
you're in the
sorry,
right
that's
idea.
one I
A little
don't
more
know.
to your
Okay,
yeah.
back this way. Come way back this way.
Is that 1 bag or 2 bags?
It's gotta be over here.
Are you holding 2 bags, Taylor?
Whoa. We need to
That's
take
not
a
the
back
one.
away
Grab
from
the other
this.
one.
Take a left.
Oak seems confused
Okay.
about where their
All right,
bags
stand
are.
up.
Okay.
Get
Oh.
around, nothing.
Walk forward.
6 steps
Okay.
forward.
Okay, hold on. All right,
Pine
go
took a
forward.
lot of time right there.
All right, keep going forward.
2 steps
Everyone
forward.
moving very cautiously.
Nothing's in your way.
Okay,
All
feel
right,
under there.
stop.
Under there.
Turn left 30 degrees. Go
Is that
forward.
3?
Yep,
Taylor,
that's 3.
you're gonna run.
Oak has all their
All right,
bags.
stop. Go down. There's a bag in
Good
there.
job, okay.
Once you're back at the
Alright, we have
table,
our
not
bags.
yet, all the way back to the table, then you can unblindfold.
Walk towards my voice.
Okay, take a blindfolds
Please
off,
don't
get
make us run
started.
into
CC.
No, there's nothing in your way. Keep going. You can move a smidge faster. All right, slow down. Go to your right. Stop. Go to
And
your right.
Pine, you can take off your blindfolds.
There you
Pine, send one person back to pick up some pieces that you dumped out.
Okay.
Right here.
We lose pegs?
We may have lost some pegs from Pine tossing the bags around.
Can they just go
We
left?
didn't toss any bags around and we lost some.
Okay.
All right, Taylor, I think those belong to the other tribe.
Oh, thank you.
Make sure you have 14 pegs.
No, I think they get 1 back. We're supposed to have 1 hole, right? Okay.
I'm not sure.
I feel like that's
If
better than
either
the
tribe
side,
wants
but
to
I'm
move
not
over
actually
to the grass, you're welcome to do that as
Oh,
well. It
yeah,
doesn't
let's
have
do
to be
that.
on
Let's
the
do
table.
that.
This one this way, maybe.
Yeah.
One off. And then
Both tribes working on their puzzles.
Yeah. Oh, that one's
Oak is resetting their puzzle, trying to get a better score.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, let's
stranding.
just. Okay.
Pine completely starting over. Did not even get 3 left over.
Oh,
Harsh.
rude. So maybe, are we trying the same one again?
No, let's try a different one. Right?
Okay.
I don't know.
So
And you have the.
keep in mind the 3 in the middle are effectively the same.
Will Oak get a better score and end it? They are getting close to done.
Yeah, this is a little
Yeah,
scary.
yeah. Let's just see if we can get to 3 and
Yep.
call it.
All right.
They're resetting
This one?
again. They've decided that
Shoot.
strategy didn't work.
Okay.
Gotta try something else.
Yeah, do that one. Yep. Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pine is carefully thinking through
Okay.
every hop.
Oh, hop. Do we want to hop over here?
Yeah. That's like.
Hop.
Pine working very well together
And
now. They
then
look
jump
like they
this,
might
yeah.
have something.
And
What do
then
they
jump it.
have?
Call it. Just call
Yeah,
it.
Cece,
Done, Cece, we're done. Cece, we're done.
Pine wins reward 2 pegs. That earns them $15 to spend.
Let's go.
You can take these games back to camp to entertain you. That is all you will get for today, Oak. All right, I'm gonna get you guys your cash, and then you'll load into a vehicle and go off to town.
Wonderful.
Grab your things, and everyone else can head back to camp.
I know.
We don't feel too darn
No,
bad.
we got our pieces faster, and we finished with 3 pieces left 2 times.
Yeah.
And
So we could have gone for the
Yeah.
$5 reward.
But we also, I think, of the rewards that have been given, we definitely came out with the best one.
Yeah, tent and s'mores
Yeah.
versus $10 at the
That is
Quick
pretty
Trip.
big.
yeah.
So I think we want to focus on just enhancing the food that we think we will be eating.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So either like an everything type of salt.
Yeah, something like that if they have it.
Oh, hot sauce. I'm just curious. I mean, it's carrot, right? Yeah. There we go. So, that's anyone steak sauce. All right. But I want to bring something before I forget. Flavoring like Kool-Aid or something for water. No.
Where did you all want to look?
Are there free?
All right, Pine, we're giving you 5 more minutes to make a decision.
What? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we need $9 to spend. Alright, we get 17 so far. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do we want to get any like nice thing for us, or is it all utility?
A treat. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that would be pretty cool.
See how much ice cream is.
Yeah, like a novelty, yeah. I'm thinking like an ice cream treat novelty, like not like just a scoop. But
yeah,
what do
they're
you guys
kind of
think?
expensive.
No, yeah, that's right. It's
Probably
a
like
lot
at
of-
least 3.
Oh, it's already melty.
It's okay, we just gotta go quick. Oh my god.
Yum.
Oh, so good. It's been so long.
I haven't eaten ice cream in days, like maybe
30
2
hours.
Well, we got a bunch of salt and hot sauce and granola bars with our reward. And most importantly, clean bathrooms, which felt awesome to be able to wash your hands.
This is like a classic Survivor challenge. So we knew that Java, we've talked about this already. Java, if we had this type of challenge, was going to be our caller because he's just loud. He's super loud. Like even when he's getting interviewed, he's just hello. And
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't really know what was happening most of the time, being blindfolded, right? But it seemed like they actually got down to 3 pegs multiple times, which is only have been $5. But what I was telling my team is if we get down to 3 pegs or 2 pegs, don't try to go for the gold, right? Because not only, like, it's not about the $5, it's about taking the reward away from the other team. So we got down to 2, which was great.
we got to go to the beautiful what, Ray? I don't know what it's called. The country store. Ray's country store, I think.
Oh, this is really good.
Yeah.
Especially for $2. $2.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
Rod's Country Mart.
That's where it's at.
All right, come on in, guys. Each of these has exactly $500 of real Monopoly money.
Fake Monopoly money.
We got to keep anything we don't spend.
Yep, you sure do. Go ahead and have a seat on the buckets or the cinder blocks and one bundle of firewood. I recommend tall people sit in the back. Welcome to Survivor Minnesota Auction. I hope you all are ready to spend that Monopoly money. We've got some fantastic items waiting for you.
Wait, I'm supposed to have 500? I don't think I have 500.
Yeah, count it up. Make sure you all have 500. You should have 300s, some 50s, and some 20s. So here's how the auction works. I will present to you an item to bid on. You can put a bid out there. When it gets to a point when it seems like not many more people are bidding, I'll say going once, going twice, sold to the highest bidder. And some items will remain covered in this auction, so you will not know what they are until you've already bought whatever it is. This auction could end at any moment, so you don't know how many items there are. Any questions about how it works? Nathan?
Are we allowed to pool money?
You are not allowed to pool money.
Okay, and if there's a tie, how do you determine?
Whoever speaks first. Okay, it sounds like we're ready to start. Yeah. First item up for bidding is one ice cold beer. $5 to Casey.
I mean, I'll say $10.
10 to Nathan.
Yeah.
Going once.
15.
15 to Bonnie.
20.
20 to Nathan. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Nathan. Enjoy.
Well, I had a question.
Yes.
Can we share our spoils?
You cannot.
So it's not
Yes.
going home with us.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just hearing that can crack open.
All right. Next item. Can of Pringles.
I'll bid $5.
You've got 5 to Nathan.
$10.
10 to Java. Going once. Going twice. Sold. $10.
All right.
We've got a lot of people holding out for bigger items.
Didn't that one come with an option?
I forgot. This one comes with an option. You can either keep your Pringles or you can have what's under this bucket.
I'll take the bucket.
He's going for the bucket. Let me give you your change first. What you get is chocolate cake.
Oh man. Oh, it's very melty. Thank you.
Uh-huh. The next item will also remain covered. Do I have anyone who wants to place a bid?
$10.
$10 to Bonnie for under the orange bucket.
20.
We're really limited.
20 to Casey.
40.
40 to Palo.
45.
45 to Taylor is the top bid. Going once.
50.
50 to Casey. Anyone else? Once.
60.
60 to Palo. Twice. Sold to Palo. $60. Ready to see what you bought?
Yeah, I'm ready to see what I bought.
Palo just bought squid shreds.
I don't know what that means.
You have to eat them.
Yes, I'm sure you're required to eat whatever.
All right, the next item will not be covered, and I think this is one of the best items.
Has lead in it.
We are selling. Wait for it. Another beer comes with this one.
Oh my God.
And burger and fries. Warm. I'm gonna come waft it by you all. Just take a smell of that.
Oh, she's evil.
Where'd that come from?
Oh, cheese on the burger. It's
Just
kinda
take a
warm.
smell.
Evidently, it's not a sponsorship. Otherwise, she would have mentioned.
Rod's Country?
All right, do I have any bidders for cheeseburger, fries, and a beer? Condiments included. 50?
50?
50 to Java?
55.
55 to Java.
60.
60 to Nathan.
80.
80 to Casey.
100.
100 to Palo. Eating his squid shreds.
Goes good together.
110.
110 to Casey.
120.
120 to Palo.
125.
125 to Casey. 150 to Palo.
160.
160 to Casey. Casey has the top bid now.
Oh, wow.
What'd you say?
No. He asked me a
I
question.
asked how much his beer was.
Oh.
That burger will.
I believe it's at 160 to Casey.
100.
Did you say 200?
Yeah.
200 to Palo. 200 to Palo going once.
220.
220 to Casey. Going once.
I'm out.
Going twice. Sold. Casey, come get your food.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It does look the beer. Smelled real good. Yeah, I just want the cheese.
Oh, boy.
Our next item will remain covered. What's under the bucket? $5 to Java. 100 to Palo.
Halo.
105.
105 to Java.
120.
120 to Bonnie. 120 for mystery bucket to Bonnie. 140 to Palo.
150.
150 to Bonnie. Lot of interest in what is a completely unknown item.
Could be more scooch.
180 to Palo. 180 to Palo going once.
200.
200 to Bonnie. It's getting hot now. To what?
220.
220 to Palo.
Yeah. Enjoy your squid shrimp.
220 to Palo going once.
That would be awesome.
Going twice.
Yeah, just more.
Sold to Palo. Palo, come see what you've got.
What do I get? I really hope it's not more squid shreds.
really hope it is.
I hope it is.
You guys are sleeping next to us.
What would you love for this to be?
One of the reasons I hope it's not. A beer would be good, but yeah, a beer would be good.
It's not a beer.
What is it gonna be?
Hopefully you can enjoy some carrots and hummus.
That'll be This is a great reward.
The hummus is clutch there. The hummus, yeah.
That's a lot of carrots.
And a lot of hummus.
Those like homegrown carrots?
Those are store-bought carrots.
Organic or not? You need to know.
They may or may not be organic.
Lead. It goes with the lead.
All right, the next item I think many of you will also be interested in. We've got a nice big cranberry, walnut, and blue cheese salad with, we're not done. You get to enjoy this meal with a nice glass, a napkin, and a pour of red wine.
Okay.
Classy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
$100.
Wait.
Yeah, they're utensils.
I did not think that through.
Forks back at camp.
Nice hefty pour of this wine. Let me try it out.
Nice hefty drink first.
It's good.
Okay, I said 100.
100 to Bonnie? Okay.
120.
120 to Taylor.
160.
160 to Java.
175.
175 to Taylor.
200.
Oh, 200 to Bonnie. Bonnie's got it at 200.
205.
205 to Java. 205 to Java going once. Going twice. Sold to Java for 200.
205.
Yeah, he said 205.
205 is what it's sold for.
All documented.
Numbers.
I believe a fork is on its way.
Oh, awesome.
People must be running out.
Need 5 change.
All right.
So the next item is an advantage in this game.
480.
480 to Nathan, 490 to Dan,
Oh my God.
495.
495 to Taylor,
I feel like
500 to Dan,
this.
sold to Dan. See if it's worth it. You can open this and read it on your own.
Really? We don't get to hear what it is?
Nope.
Brilliant.
That ends the Survivor auction. Take your goodies, head back to camp. We're gonna do one final challenge of the night that will be your immunity challenge in about another hour.
Yeah, so definitely I would say people who understood this mechanic and this particular thing ahead of this game were aware that at the end, I think Dan fully illustrated this, was aware that there would be an advantage, which is obviously probably the most critical thing at auction.
From my vast knowledge of Survivor, which is not much, but sometimes I've seen it being a clue to the idol or an advantage in the next challenge. So I knew that was probably worth more than food at that time.
I was planning on saving $500 for the advantage in the game. But then that Castle Danger Cream Ale came out, which is one of my favorite kinds of beers. And it was like such a low price. I was like, I can get this for $20? Like, who's not going to take the Castle Danger Cream Ale for $20 of Monopoly money?
I think I got the best prize because I got a full meal out of it and a almost well-rounded meal with that.
Casey's burger looked real good and smelled real good, but I didn't really care about the beer or the fries. I would have liked the cheese, but it's okay. And Dan's got his secret advantage, but he seems to think it's he can't tell us what it is, but he's not totally off the hook immunity-wise, so that's good.
Come on in, guys. All right, welcome to your immunity challenge. So I'll take that back from you guys.
Bye.
This is what you are playing for tonight. So how was everyone's afternoon?
Great.
Feel well rested? Well fed? All right, let me talk to you about how this challenge is going to work. You see out before you 3 quadrants. 1, 2, 3. This challenge is a 1v1 competition in a series of rounds. The 2 people who are coming from each tribe, their job is to flip over all the discs of your color so that they are face up before the other person flips the discs of the other team's color. So I believe you guys had the white discs and Pine had the colored discs. So Pine will be trying to flip the 3 colored discs to be facing up, and Oak will be trying to flip the 3 white discs to be facing up. Whoever does it first scores a point for your team. First team to 5 points wins immunity.
Can you flip the other team's disc as well?
Yes,
So
you
flip
can.
Whichever discs.
Yes, you can flip your own disc, you can flip the other team's disc. The one thing you can't do is throw the disc. So we're actually going to take one disc to flip to decide who goes first, basically. But whoever wins the disc flip can choose if you want to send someone from your team forward first, or if you want someone to send someone from their team forward first. So Pine has 1 extra teammate. You will need to sit someone out. Palo sat out at the last challenge, which means he cannot sit out in 2 consecutive challenges. So take a minute to figure out who's going to sit out, and everyone take a minute to strategize, and then we'll get started.
We love you, buddy.
All right, Pine, who are you sitting out?
That's me.
Taylor will be sitting out for this challenge. Everyone step into this quadrant.
Or
You
one of us
already
feels
are.
like they've got it, you know.
Do you want to make the call, Casey?
Bottom of that.
Wait, no, I don't know who's
So if you get the
Oh,
correct
if I
thing,
get it
then you choose if you want to send someone forward first or have them send someone forward first.
Would it be good to have you
Correct.
in the camera shot too?
We want them to send someone.
Okay, who's going first? From Pine.
I am.
Okay, so Palo will go first. Who will match up against Palo?
Me? Okay.
Okay, so first matchup will be Bonnie versus Palo. Palo from Pine is trying to flip all of the colored discs to be heads up. Bonnie is trying to flip all of the white discs to be heads up. Okay, ready, set, go. Palo, quick to flip. And Bonnie flipped Palo's back,
Here we
but
go.
forgot to flip her own. All right, Palo has one flipped. Bonnie has one flip. Palo has two flips.
Here we go, Palo.
Bonnie has one foot
right.
in.
Good job.
Pine wins. Good job. 1 point for Pine.
Oh, no, they
Got it. Nice work.
Ready, set, go.
Yeah, Nathan.
Taking off in opposite directions. Dan's didn't quite flip over. We've got a showdown in the second quadrant. Make a flip and keep moving, boys.
Gotta get back here.
Yeah, Nathan, good work.
Oh, just in time. Dan flips one of them. Now we've got two. It's all three white are flipped. White wins.
Nathan, you flipped ours.
Good job. Oh,
So Nathan,
Nathan
did
flipped ours.
it's hard to keep track. You're always going to flip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I flipped him backwards? Oh, okay.
It's all right.
all right. Java comes forward from this tribe versus Casey. All right. Ready, set. Both have one flipped. All right. We've got a race going on.
Go, Casey.
Yeah, Java, keep working, keep working.
You got it, Java.
I see two flipped for both.
Keep going, this way, this way, this way.
Other way, other way.
I see.
Go, Casey. Go, Casey.
Oh, very close. White almost won that. Not quite. Oh, but now, oh, Pine wins. Just in time.
Great work,
Java flipped that disc.
Yeah.
Casey flipped it right after he flipped this one. Okay, ready, set, go.
Yeah, Nathan.
Oh, no, you get it up, yeah.
Okay. We've got
Oh, it's not there.
two whites flipped. Two whites flipped. I think white wins. White wins.
Thank you.
Oak wins that round.
It's all right.
Very close. Ready, set, go. We got one white, two coloreds, two whites, two white discs. Oh, back to one. Well, this is a very close challenge.
Yeah, keep it up, Palo. Keep it up, Palo. Here we go,
Got a
Palo.
fight on.
Here we go, Palo.
Dig deep.
Here we go, Palo. Here we go, Palo. Here we go, Palo. Almost there, Palo. Keep going,
Casey's
Palo.
fighting hard. She will not let him win
Here
this
we go, Palo.
easily.
Here we go, Palo. Still got it, Palo.
We've got Pine often with two, white Oak often with one.
You got it.
But Casey is fighting and
Hey,
digging
flip it back.
deep.
Oh. Okay.
Pine wins.
Nice job, nice job.
The score is 3-2. Feel free to grab some water if you brought water, and then we're going to continue this challenge. All right, it looks like Pine is sending Nathan again, and Oak is sending Dan again. We've got several team members working very hard at this challenge. Ready, set, go. Dan almost flipped Pines for them.
Good work, Nathan, keep working.
Yep. Two, or one.
You got it, Nathan.
Oh, that was very close.
Now you have it.
Oh, Oak wins. Wow, this is neck and neck. 3-3. Go. Oh, we're getting physical now. We like it. Casey following behind Palo to undo his work. Palo's back. Oh, I didn't see. That was Oak. Oak wins.
That was a bad strategy by me. I just did it wrong.
This could be it, or there could be a few more. Ready, set, go.
Yeah, Nathan.
You're good.
Oh, no, Nathan, no. Oh, fuck, I fucked up.
Oak wins immunity.
Did we get
I
it?
didn't realize
That's all right, Nathan. You guys did a great job.
No worries,
Hard fought and very deserving.
Well, I think there's kind of unanimous agreement that losing really sucked. That's the first thing, you know.
It was a pure speed challenge, and I mean, I think they took an advantage right away, but I think we were able to take advantage of their mistakes a couple of times and ended up pulling off the victory, which again, I think the game might be over if we hadn't.
Well, Nathan fucked up. Nathan fucked up real bad a lot.
The challenge was terrible. I was terrible. You know, I flipped over the wrong disc twice, I think. It wasn't great. You know, so I would take responsibility for that L, you know.
He was upset for the most of the last hour about how bad that went.
Alright, so what's the plan? Did you all formulate a plan?
No plans.
No.
Anytime two people go off, they're like, which of the other two people should we vote out, right?
So, I think Nathan's the bigger target.
Okay.
I think he's proven he is going for it.
Yeah.
He's in it to win it.
Conversations are hard when it's only 4 because you need 3 to get it. So I was looking for a way to get, what alliances can you get all 3 people on board with?
Basically, just trying to do the same thing where it's like we tell Palo it's Java, we tell Java it's Palo, and then hope that, you know, first of all, not everybody's lying to me, and that's pretty much the plan.
We're saying we don't think it's going to be Palo because I think he's got the strategy of being quiet and flying under the radar, and I don't think he's going to be ruffling any feathers. I think
it might be interesting because Java was up early, and if he found immunity idol, that could make it really interesting.
it's hard to play an immunity idol the first vote.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Or we won't.
Maybe they're pulling the sheep over my eyes. I just lost it. Welcome, Pine Tribe. Through here, find a bucket to sit on over there.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Okay.
Welcome, Pine Tribe, to Tribal Council. Behind each of you is a torch. I will pass to you one at a time this flame. In this game, fire represents your life. One at a time, you will light the torch behind you. This is part of the ritual of Tribal Council. When your torch goes out, so do you. So, we've had a long day camping out. Taylor, how do you feel like it's been for your tribe?
I feel like, you know, we're the Pine Tribe. We play bridge. It's great all the time. You know, we really get along well together. We held off on strategy talk until really after we lost. We were really hoping not to have to be here. So
Java, would you agree with what she said, that there was no strategy talk before this most recent immunity challenge?
Yeah, as the Pine Tribe, we play bridge. We do not talk strategy before the immunity challenge.
So you spoke to no one, made promises to no one?
Specifically in regards to this last immunity challenge, no.
So you did potentially make promises before this last challenge to people?
I would not disagree with that.
Nathan, how do you feel the strategizing has worked on your tribe?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, like, the only times where I feel like, am I out of the loop right now? It's like, you go away for, you know, like, to the bathroom or confessional, and there's, like, the other 3 people are there, but, like...
So the 4 of you kept completely together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's not been, like, it's not like, oh, Java and Palo go do something, and then Palo
Right.
and I just, like, go for a walk. Like, that's, like, we've been hanging pretty tight pretty
Has
much
that
this
been
whole time.
intentional?
Well, it's. I mean, I guess kind of. It kind of has to be, but it's also. Do you want to be the person that breaks it?
Yeah, I don't think you don't want to be the first person to go off alone with somebody else, because you immediately become the person who's strategizing, and nobody wanted to put themselves in that position.
Does anyone here feel comfortable tonight?
Ever. No.
Surely some of you feel safe in your alliances. Are you not trusting the people right next to you?
I think that all of us see why they're a threat. So, since everybody kind of has their own threats, no matter how sure you are that your alliances are sound, this is the perfect day for a blindside. I don't think that I'm going to get blindsided, but I think that's what everybody is worried about.
You can never be comfortable in the game of Survivor.
Especially with just
never know.
4 people, you know? Like, there's nowhere to hide right now. You know? There's nowhere to hide.
Every one of you has a 1 in 4 shot of going home tonight. Taylor, do you feel like you could be blindsided?
Yeah, I could totally be blindsided. I feel like oh god, I don't know. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. I have no idea.
Palo, how about you? Do you feel like the lines are blurry between telling a lie and being truthful?
No, I think it's pretty, at least for me, it's pretty clear that I lied to one of these 3 people today. It's hard not to when you know that there's an immunity idol and there is a good window in the morning where I was still asleep, and at least a couple people were up and could have been looking.
Name some names. Who do you think has it?
Well, anybody who's up before me, which was everybody.
Who up at the same time?
Nathan was still asleep, so I suppose it could be Taylor and Java.
So will anyone here admit to looking for the hidden immunity idol?
I'll admit to not looking for it.
I have not looked for the hidden immunity
Very
idol.
intentionally.
Yeah.
Not looked for it.
Not looked for it.
Java, Palo?
I stood behind the tent and looked around to see where it could be, so we could all look later.
That's true. We all saw you do that. Yeah.
I'm curious how camp life has been going. Does it seem like one person is doing more of the work? How have you all been doing on the rice and lentil diet? Talk to me about that, anyone who wants to.
Halo's better at chopping the kindling.
Oh yeah.
That's
Way
what we
better.
learned this morning. It made it look pretty easy, and then I tried. I was like, oh, I'm not as good at this.
And you haven't played any other card games?
Three-handed bridge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for when
three-handed
somebody's,
bridge, yep.
doing their own thing.
How about the diet? Were you hungry this afternoon, or were you doing just fine on the rice and lentils?
I was fine.
I think those Lowry's seasoning salts.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Quick Trip
Clutch.
really have supplemented our diet in a really good way.
So, go ahead.
I was gonna say, to be fair, the ice cream was delicious.
Oh, the ice cream
which
was
helped
also very good,
tremendously.
yeah.
And at least I really enjoyed my salad.
Well, the last important thing to talk about before the vote is the challenge itself that landed you here. Nathan, I know you had some strong feelings about it. Talk to us.
I kind of blew it a couple of times. And, I forgive myself for losing. I will lose sometimes, right? And that is inevitable. I just think that I just was dumb in the way that I lost. And I was kind of non-communicative for a little bit after that, because, this is all fun and games, but at the same time, I do take it seriously. And especially, I just feel like I really put my tribe at a disadvantage there. And when I say this, I really do mean this sincerely. I really wanted 4-2 advantage tomorrow morning. I really wanted all 4 of us. I know that it's done. We've been doing everything together. There hasn't been as much strategizing as maybe you might expect. But I do like hanging out with these people, and I do think we make a good group. And I just felt like I felt responsibility for the loss today. So.
Taylor, how did it feel to watch that challenge knowing you couldn't help your tribe?
Yeah, it was tough. I was really wishing I had not volunteered to sit out. I said I wanted to sit that one out because I wasn't feeling like running would be something I would be have the best endurance with. I thought that the 3 strongest people were in the challenge for that challenge, and it was tough to watch, and all I wanted to do was be able to jump in and help out. And you feel so helpless being that person. It's tough.
Well, with all of that, it is time to vote. Java, you're up first.
Okay, where do I do this? Right here?
Alright, so I think the heavyweights are Poverty, and none of you can give your opinion. Yeah, because Rob and Sarah. Yeah, none of you can give my opinion as you've seen season Balo. And Tony.
You can speak up a little bit.
Balo, sorry man, this was actually in a thing that came up during the first community challenge, and I opted to stick with the decision from that one. It just made sense, and honestly I think you could probably beat me in most of the things coming up, so it's good strategy for me to, you know, hopefully a little less competition, but wish it wasn't you.
Wire bone and fold it and put it in.
I gotta vote for you, I'm sorry. I hope you can play bridge after this.
Tweeting right now? I mean, not right now, but is Ben tweeting?
I tweeted yesterday.
And Jeff has been taking me to that today.
Okay. Maybe I was a little bit more in and out than I thought I was. But I was like, if I was in and out and not just,
Java, I hate to see you go, but I just can't trust your strategy, and I don't know if you have one. Good luck.
I actually fell asleep and woke up like right, I know it's like, okay, here's my number coming up. And then, because honestly, I mean, other people were saying, really? It looks like, I guess it's better than cooking.
Are you gonna look at them first?
My production crew has already informed me the exact contents of this box.
Oh, damn.
All right, the rules of Survivor state that if an immunity idol is played, the person that idol is played for does not have any votes cast against them count. The person with the second highest votes will be voted out of this game. If anybody has an idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
All right.
Okay, I'll read the votes. Whoever has enough votes will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. Bring your torch up and I will snuff it. First vote. Palo. Second vote. Talo.
Oh, I knew it.
Three, that's enough. Second person voted out at Survivor Minnesota. Phalo. Come up here. The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
I knew you were a good liar.
Walk on down. So, decision has been made. The question is, was it the right decision? We'll find out tomorrow. Grab your stuff and your torches and walk back to camp. Good night.
You know, should I just say the thing that I want to say? You know, I said they'd be dumb not to vote me out, and they weren't dumb. They did a good job lying to me, and I should have found that idol, but I just didn't know how to look for it because I knew I wasn't safe. Good job.
Who do you think is gonna win?
Oh yeah.
I don't know anything about the other tribe, but I think that Taylor's gonna win.
Who do you want to win?
Me.